Diversity really creates an opportunity for inspiration as well as innovation. Well, my name is Sam McCracken. I'm the General Manager of Nike's Native American business.
My name is Michelle Osborne and I work for Nike.
We actually are the 9th largest Native community in the United States. My name is Nicole Maher and I'm the Executive Director of the Native American Youth and Family Center in Portland, Oregon.
I was the chairman of the Native American Employee Network. We have 6 diversity networks here. Use that network to find out how I can get access to some products for my community. Lo and behold, I wrote a business plan and the moons aligned and Nike said, let's go get after this. There was a need in the community.
The Native American footing is generally wider.
When we did foot scans, the foot scans told us that 93% of the women were a D width or wider. Well, an inline Nike shoe is a B width. 93% of the men, they were an E width or wider.
The N7 is something that, even though Sam took the leadership on it, our entire community is very proud of it.
N7 really stands for Native, 7th generation philosophy.
So what we do today affects the future.
I am in the middle, and I look back 3 generations for guidance, direction, and focus, and I look forward 3 generations to hopefully make a difference or create an impact.
While inspiring people for good health and courage exercise.
I think he gets viewed a lot as the Nike sports person, but to us, Sam is really a community leader, a community member.
Nike, upon instigating this program, decided to make sure the funds from the sales of this shoe go back into the N7 fund to give back to Indian communities, whether it's in an urban setting or in a reservation setting.
Diversity's obviously created an opportunity for me, and hopefully I'm going to create opportunities for other folks.
I think being in America has really allowed me to understand my cultural heritage, and my own struggle with cultural heritage is such an important part of my life experience that it was something that I wanted to struggle with on paper. Hi, my name is Gene Yang. I am the creator of American Born Chinese, which is a graphic novel about creating an identity for yourself in America. Most of us have a desire to belong and to be part of something. Everyone comes from some sort of cultural heritage and has something to share. I chose American Born Chinese as the title because I feel like that accurately reflects the identity that I've arrived at. My Chinese heritage definitely informs the way that I'm an American.
This is far and away the best graphic novel that I've ever read.
It was a character that you really cared about, a kid you really wanted to like. You wanted him to triumph. You wanted him to find a way to really come into his own.
It has universal messages of belonging, of accepting who you are, of accepting the culture not only that you come from, but the culture that you find yourself in.
I think that just comes with being in a place like America. America can really be seen as a community of individuals. And comics is a very, very individualistic pursuit. When you're a comic book creator, you can tell these really intimate stories. It really is something that expresses who you are and the choices you've made. What I've really appreciated about America is that it's allowed me to make my own choices about what pieces of you can change and what pieces of you can't.
And part of the journey of living in America has been for generations and generations that we are a nation of immigrants. And as immigrants come here from other countries, they bring their stories, they bring their traditions, they bring their family history, and then they have to make a new story.
I have definitely appreciated the opportunities that America has given me, both struggling with the culture of my parents and establishing a culture of my own.
Hi, I'm from Senegal. My name is Faru and I was in Hawaii.
My name is Ilyas and I'm 16. I'm from Morocco and I studied in Raleigh, North Carolina.
My name is Rasha and I'm from Lebanon. I was in Washington State. About 900 of our Yes students are here. They've just finished their academic year programs, living with host families, studying in local high schools all over the United States. And they're here in Washington, D.C. to complete their program. They're sightseeing, they're visiting historic spots. We're talking with them about their experience, and we're having a great time.
We are in D.C. in front of the White House. Yoo-hoo!
The students had a chance to meet with Secretary Clinton at the Department of State. It was a fantastic meeting.
I join in commending you for taking this opportunity to see what it was like in the United States.
Sort of like a graduation, a completion of this phase of the experience.
I've been here for 10 months and it was an amazing experience. I learned a lot about myself and about the culture.
I've met awesome people. I did lots of activities and my English got better, so I think it's a really good thing.
It's not just the individual students who benefit from exchange programs. Their natural families back home and their communities back home, their host families here, their schools, their communities here. It's part of what we think of as the ripple effect for mutual understanding.
The importance of cultural exchange, it has the ability of entering into people's hearts and helping them understand and cancel stereotyping.
I think it's good to learn about other cultures, understand what they do, just know about it. It's good to know.
While they're here, they're learning about our culture and they're sharing theirs. And then when they go home, they'll be sharing ours with their families and communities. It's part of being a mini ambassador.
And I hope it's been an exciting and rewarding year for you and all of your fellow students from more than 30 countries.
It's been a good year, full of adventures and experiences.
I think I've become a stronger person. I also learned how to be more open towards people.
I'm not a kid like I used to be 10 months ago. I've grown up, I feel.
Go yes! I want to let you know that it's not the end of our experience as exchange students. It's just the beginning of a new chapter. And I believe that YES program brings the world together. YES is the best!
I am a Muslim.
I think I would call myself a third-generation Christian.
I'm a believing and practicing Jew.
I am a Sunni Muslim.
I was born in Eritrea in East Africa, so my family is of the Eastern Orthodox tradition, but I would consider myself unaffiliated Christian. The religious diversity at Yale Divinity School says a lot about America.
I wanted to study Islam within the comparative religious context of Judaism, Christianity. Hartford Seminary was an ideal place.
It's actually my first time to be in an environment which you have many different faiths, and I have friends, Jews and Muslims, Christians and Hindus.
We are an ecumenical school, and anybody who comes here chooses to be in an ecumenical, non-denominational environment or multi-denominational environment.
Those who come to a seminary to study primarily are interested in using their training and using their knowledge, not just for an intellectual purpose, but for the goal of serving God and serving society.
It is, in some ways, placing yourself at the cross to say that this is a story that I believe in and that I also want to embody.
The calling is you wrestle with yourself also, with the things that you, is this where God wants me to be?
Following the calling might not be about you, it's more about the people that you serve, and it's about God, and you comes last, I think.
The students who come here have very rich life experiences outside the classroom, which they bring into the classroom, and what we offer them is an opportunity to deepen the wisdom they already have and to test it in conversation.
I believe our students have a great advantage in studying in an interfaith environment, because the reality is that we live in an interfaith world.
Before the spring last year, they brought some trees to plant on Sherman Street, And when the spring comes, you know, and we saw the trees flowering, it was really overwhelming feeling, like our trees, you know, in Sherman Street. It's like, and I went back to Syria to tell them in a conference that yes, Syrian students were planting trees in Sherman Street in America, and we can do beautiful things if we want to do.
Community colleges have a lot of opportunity.
I've learned so much.
I'm being very challenged here.
A community college
it's close to home.
It's a starting ground. It's a place where you can start and then build upon whatever career or direction that you want to go in.
Community college is a lot more affordable.
That is our goal, that no one who is capable of learning and advancing and benefiting is turned away.
I'm the first female in my whole entire family to go to college. To go to college because I really want to have that future that I've really been looking forward to and get the education for that. You could still get the same education at a community college as a four-year college.
More than half of the students in higher ed today are in community colleges.
Classes are small enough so a teacher can focus on everybody. That's what community colleges for international students is the best way to get individual attention.
Community college has helped me figure out what I wanted to do with my life. There's a lot of diversity. You have people that are from all around the world.
Owens has lots of international students. They are very welcoming. Students are very welcoming. America is a land of opportunities. It's up to you how to find the opportunity or how to use up the opportunity.
Community colleges are the opportunity for higher education for anyone who is prepared to really work for it.
You have to sacrifice a little bit to get everything you want. Hard work can definitely pay off.
It is an extraordinary privilege to welcome you to this Presidential Summit on Entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship because throughout history, the market has been the most powerful force the world has ever known for creating opportunity and lifting people out of poverty.
All these people who are here, nearly 200 plus people from so many different countries, 50 plus countries, for the first time they're meeting together in one room. I think that will lead to more important changes and improvements in the kind of thing that we do.
Entrepreneurship is a way of looking at the world and seeing not just obstacles but opportunities. Not just the world as it is, but the world as it could be.
When you talk about entrepreneurship, you're talking about a person that sees what other people are not seeing.
And that solution, if I do it in a business way, makes me entrepreneur. Because every problem can have a business solution.
The huge problems from lack of clean water, pollution, solid waste, energy, education, etc., etc. And so in my view, social innovation and social entrepreneurship is just a great potential engine for addressing those problems.
Entrepreneurship and starting up new businesses is going to help us reduce the effect of unemployment, and because of this I'm really excited about opening my own business, and I'm really excited about the development of entrepreneurship in our country.
The US has an extremely advanced experience. Now it's a matter of sharing this experience and sharing some of the know-how and localizing the solutions into every community.
Whether you're in California or in the Middle East, these are opportunities that if you go at it and you have the right resources, and if the governments and the leaders around the world continue to see this as important, anybody can do it.
And this is the beginning of the process. So I hope this will be repeated. More and more benefit will come in building this networking and having the process of building bridges.
Leaders inspire other leaders. Entrepreneurs would also inspire other entrepreneurs.
With this summit, we carry forward a conversation about the role that entrepreneurs can and must play in a healthy, thriving, prosperous, stable society. And I hope each of you will return home full of new ideas and a renewed sense of both purpose and possibility.
Entrepreneurship is building bridges.
Entrepreneurship is teach a man to fish.
Entrepreneurship fosters leadership.
Entrepreneurship is empowerment. Entrepreneurship is a way of life.
We can solve all our problems and we can create the world that we should be proud of.